Hi everyone. So now I'm going to talk about the difference between precision and uncertainty. Let's start with precision. Precision is referring to the precision of the instrument. So the precision of an instrument is always the smallest division in the instrument for a scale instrument. So for example, the precision of a meter ruler is the smallest division, which is 0.1 cm. Alright, and the precision in a thermometer, for example, can be 1 degree Celsius. So that's the precision of the instrument, which follows the smallest division on the markings of the instrument if it's a scaled instrument. Now, if it's a digital instrument, for example, a measuring balance or a stopwatch, the precision of the instrument is simply the smallest digit that the instrument can read to. For example, in a stopwatch, the stopwatch that we use, the precision of the stopwatch is 0.01 second. Now, let's go on to what is uncertainty in a reading. The uncertainty of a reading, say a length or a position reading from a ruler, is always half the smallest division. Alright, so for a ruler, the one division is 0.1 cm. So the uncertainty in, say, a start reading is simply half the smallest division, which is 0.05 cm. Okay, this means that we are making an estimate. Our eyes can resolve up to roughly half the smallest division. So when I'm taking a start reading, I incur an error of roughly 0.05 cm. The error comes because of how I estimate. Now, the issue is, how many readings do I need to make a measurement? So in a length measurement, I need a start reading, which is commonly assumed to be or taken to be 0 cm. When I align my item to the 0 cm mark of the ruler, there is an error that can be involved. It depends on how well I align it. So therefore, there is an uncertainty in my start reading, which is half the smallest division. The same thing goes when I take a reading, the final reading of my length of that pencil, for example, of the object that I want to measure, I incur another error of half the smallest division. So the errors that are incurred, or rather the uncertainty that are incurred in making a reading, is always half the smallest division. If I need 2 readings to get a measurement, the uncertainty of my length measurement is the total overall errors or uncertainties that are incurred, which is 0.05 cm plus a 0.05 cm, which becomes 0.1 cm. So this is the reason why in any length measurement, you are being told to record your data or your length measurement to say 8.1 cm, correct to 1 dp. The reason is because of this uncertainty that you incur in making a length measurement, which requires 2 readings to get. Now, I will show you another example of another instrument. We will follow the same rules. Let's talk about, say, a thermometer. So, how a thermometer works is, you do not need to read the start reading. There is simply no start reading. You don't need to read what is the 0 degree Celsius mark on the thermometer. It is just there. What you need to do is to read off the end reading. So the end reading, like all readings do, you can read up to half the smallest division. So if a division is 1 degree Celsius, then half the smallest division is 0.5 degrees Celsius. That is the error that you incurred in the end reading. Now, to get your temperature measurement, in this case, you just need 1 reading to get a temperature measurement, one reading to make one measurement. Therefore, the error incurred or the uncertainty in the temperature measurement is still plus minus 0.5 degrees Celsius. This is the reason why in a temperature measurement, you are told to record it to half the smallest division. For example, you can get 37.5 degrees Celsius corrected to 1 dp. So in short, these are the rules that you have to follow. Number one, if you are being asked about the precision of the instrument, it will always be the smallest division on the instrument, or the smallest decimal place of the instrument. If you are being asked about the uncertainty to record your measurements to, you need to look at these two scenarios. Sometimes when you need two readings to make one final measurement, then a general rule is that your measured data will be corrected to the smallest division. Like in a ruler, you record 8.1 cm corrected to the smallest division. The reason is as discussed here. Now, on the other hand, sometimes when you realize that you only have one reading and that one reading gives you your final measurement, then your final measurement, the data that you record down will be corrected to half the smallest division. Like for example, in this temperature measurement, you record it down as 37.5 degrees Celsius corrected to half the smallest division, which gives you 1 decimal place. So in other words, if you look at the words in orange, that is a summary too. If you realize that there are two readings that you need to take before you can get a measurement, then the rule of thumb is that the recorded data or the measured data needs to be recorded up to the precision of the instrument, which is always the smallest division in the instrument. Now, if you realize that you only need one reading to get a measurement, then your recorded or measured data should be recorded to half the precision of the instrument, which always happens to be half the smallest division of the instrument.